Okay, hi there guys. Just another quick tutorial video. We're going to be servicing the line roller bearing in a NAVI-SE 3000. So get yourselves ready, get your tools, get your working mat down, and we'll get stuck into it. It should be a quick one. Okay, so here's the Shimano NAVI-SE 3000. Changing out the line roller bearing. This line roller's seized, it's not working at all, so we have to replace that. So let's get going. It's pretty simple. So untighten the screw on the back of the bail arm and just hold that in with your thumb. You don't want any parts dropping out. Just carefully separate that. There we go, and it should be able to remove that as one assembly. Put that aside. So there's the assembly. See, the groove is on the left there, the line groove in the line roller. Just make sure that that stays in the same position when you reassemble. So the backing plate comes off. There's a little plastic washer or collar, comes off, and then we can see there's a plastic sleeve inside the line roller, and I can see a bearing in there. I'll just pop that out. There it is. And that's not a roller bearing, that is more of a bush bearing or a plain bearing. And that would explain why this line roller's not rolling. So put that aside. Got the latest order here from Plague Bearings. All their shipped orders all get express post, so these parts turn up really quick, inside of 3 days. And I'm replacing that with a ceramic bearing, and the ceramic bearings all turn up dry, so they just need a drop of real oil. It's from Plague Bearings, premium real oil. Just one drop is enough, and just work that in. That's it. And then go and press this bearing back in. This bearing won't go in as easily as that other one came out. This will go in firmer. So I'm going to be pressing it into the line roller closest to the line groove, which we call the inside. And I can just press that in. Once it's lined up, put it on a hard surface, press down, and I can't get that in any further with my thumb. It's quite firm, quite a good fit. So I've just got this little socket piece here that's a Allen key socket extension, and you can just see how it's the tip's the right size just to press in on that bearing there. You don't want to get the wrong size, you could do damage to the line roller or the bearing. And so we're going to just tap this in. Has to be on a hard surface. There we go, that's in. Sound changes on the hammer when it's all the way in. And yep, that's in, spinning well. Yep, freely spinning. So now we just reassemble. So line groove to the left, plastic collar goes over, just fits over the sleeve, holds there. Little backing plate goes on, pinch all those together, just place that down before I put them back on, I'm just going to add some grease to the pin here on the line roller. This is the part that normally gets corroded. So plague bearings have this barrier grease here. Let me just use a small amount and just place it around on the inside here. Just prevent salt water doing damage. This line roller cover too, be really careful you don't damage it. The line has to slide over there, and if that's rough, your lines are caught up before it hits the line roller, so be really careful of that line roller cover. It's just plastic. So a bit of grease on there. Pick up the assembly, slide it back over. Just like that. Hold that up and then realign the screw like that, and then screw back in. If you feel any resistance, it's because it's not a line, so be very careful you don't strip the thread on the screw, which I can feel resistance. There we go, it goes in freely. Not too tight. Give that a little test with the elastic band. Yeah, it's rolling nicely, really nice. So that was a quick tutorial on the line roller bearing. Used the ceramic bearing on this case from Plague Bearings, and yeah, it's as simple as that, and I should get quite a few years use out of that bearing. Righto, thanks guys.